Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and I'm on vacation, and that has meant there has been some building off camera. I'll go over what I have updated, and then I'm going to be working on today. So, parts arrived last night, and with it I was able to finish up a good portion of the bow, though I have discovered I need a couple of parts. It looks kind of like a monster now. These look like eyes and this looks like a mouth. I don't think that was the intention, but I have finished up all of this detailing, which I'm really pleased with how that came out. You have popped loose. Behavior stuff. There we go. Love how that came together. Added a little bit of detailing here. These white bricks are going to be dark red. I just don't have any of that part in dark red, so it's on on my wish list on Brick Link. I'm putting together a whole list of parts that I know I need because there are still some getting down to the details, and a lot of those fiddly bits were used up between the 64 and the 74. You might have noticed from the title of this video, it's no longer a 100 gun ship, it is now a 104 gun ship. And that's partly because the HMS Victory was in fact, at least on paper, a 104 gun ship, and I decided to add 4 more guns. It did in fact have a lot to do with the fact that so far the fleet had 14, 14, 44, 64, 74, and then 100. And that'll never do, so now it's 104. I added these 2 guns up here. They're at a 45-degree angle, roughly, which is where there is, in fact, supposed to be a gun there. Really like how I was able to work out that 45-degree angle, given, that it was in those bricks. Wouldn't have been able to do that without a lot of the new parts that I've acquired. The other 2 guns that have been added were, in fact, just right here next to the cannonades, up on the front. Just put one in right there on either side, and that brings me up to the 104. The only guns that haven't actually been installed yet are the stern chasers, and that's what I'm going to be working on today. Today I'm going to be focusing on the stern. So, going to need to tear it all the way down to get those stern chasers in, and then I'm going to add the rudder and make the rudder fully functional, just like it is on the 74. The 64, it's motorized. This one will not be motorized. It will work by turning the wheel. Got the wheels. And gonna put in a rudder. I'm also going to work on the details in the rear cabin. I think I actually did. Actually, I'm fairly certain a good amount of the detail back here happened off screen. Look, I will probably continue to do a little bit more work on this. I think I could probably get a little bit more detail. This is still kind of a trial run. I'm thinking of updating what's supposed to be a balcony there to where you could actually have a minifig standing there. There's definitely plenty of room to be able to expand that at least a little bit more. I need to get the name. I haven't actually picked the name for this ship yet, but its name, it does have a spot left blank there for the name. Liking, in general, the detailing on that. The black, white, and gold looks really, really pretty. And it just flows nicely from that side straight into that side. Loving it. Loving it. The one thing I still need to figure out is I would like to be able to remove it easily. Right now, it's not particularly easy to... I'd like to be able to get it... It'll only go about that far open. And I wish I could get it to open further, but I'm having issues figuring out how to make it do that. I'm thinking maybe magnets. I might actually hold it up with magnets. I don't know if the Lego magnets would actually be strong enough to hold the weight of this. It's fairly heavy. But the system that I've got holding it up now is very much just I need something to hold this while I tinker, and there's got to be better ways to do it, and I need to figure one out. One that will allow me to easily open it up so you can see the details back here, because I really want to have a lot of detail in these cabins. And I'm actually, one of the things I'm going to be tinkering with today, hopefully if I get to it, and will be making it so that these floors come out. Put them on plates, or at least fewer studs, so that they can actually be removed and you can actually just pull it out and look at all the details for these two floors at least. The bottom one obviously is connected, but if I were able to do that, then I wouldn't need to open it any further than this to be able to pull the floor out and show you all the detail that was in there. But that's the goal for today. This will, like I said, probably get more detail because it's kind of could use just a bit more. Just a bit more. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right, here we go. Right, here's where I am stopping for today. I've got the stern chasers in. I've made it so that the floors in the various decks come out. The bottom one doesn't, but the upper two do. I've gotten a minimal amount of detailing added. Top one is I'm making the dining hall because it's big enough. I don't know if that's actually which one would have been the dining hall, but or the officer's mess, but that's the one it fits in. We've got a strategy room, I guess. It's maps. There'll be a lot more detailing added to that, bookshelves and such. And then the bottom one down there is the captain's office, captain's quarters. There will be, or the admiral's, I don't know which one it would be, but I've got his desk, and I'll probably have his bed and some stuff in there. I also added officers, the lesser officers' cabins onto these two decks. Back here, there's guns in each cabin, but there's still a little bit of room. Don't have those fully detailed out yet. I have added the wheel, and I have added the functional rudder. They are not yet connected because I can't seem to find my rope. My rope has wandered off. It could be anywhere. I probably put it somewhere while cleaning, and I haven't found it yet. So once I get that done, then I'll actually run the rope. Everything is set up. I just need to run it and connect it, and then the rudder will function using the tiller, which will be controlled by the wheel. And let's see if this still fits on here. There was some slight concern that was unfounded. Good. It goes on there, and then we need you to hold it in place for now. Ah! Now, falling apart. Still don't have that fully functional yet. It hangs down a little bit farther than it's supposed to, and I just haven't figured out how best to connect it so that it can be easily opened, because I want to be able to easily open it to show off all of that fabulous detail that I went to all the trouble to add to those rooms. So, stay on there, little statue man. Stop it. Behave yourself, sir. I object. There we go. Yeah. Very good. Very good. I am well pleased with today's progress. The last major thing, other than the masts and yardarms, is the anchor and capstan and galley. I still need to add to the forward section. Oh, squeaky. Up in this section, there will be capstan. Probably, I think it goes on this level, and I'm not sure where. Actually, where's my book? There's my book. Oh, well, yeah, the capstan's supposed to be a lot further back, but I'm not going to be putting it there for various reasons. It's actually supposed to be on that level? Oh, okay. So the galley will be up here, the capstan will be here. Where's the galley? Oh, the galley is supposed to really be right here. The capstan is supposed to be towards the center of the ship. Unfortunately, that would make it so I couldn't take the front off easily, and I don't like that, so I won't be doing it. I'll figure something out. I will figure something out. And it will be lovely. Yeah. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching.